Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but I've just been so busy that I did not get time to film a video. But I did get time to read a lot, and I have so many books to share with you guys. And I also started reading poetry. As you guys can tell by now, I have already posted a short talking about one of the poems that I read. And I'm so excited to share with you guys all the books that I have read. So let's get started with the video. Some of you might have guessed what kind of books I'm going to talk about from the title of the video, but for those of you who don't know, there's a show called When Life Gives You Tangerines. It's a Korean drama and it has a lot of themes like womanhood, it has themes about human connection. It's basically a story that spans 3 generations and talks about the little hardships and joys of life. It's a very good show. I would go on to say it's the K drama of the decade. It's that good. And as you know, I love me a slice of life book. So that's why I thought that after watching this show, I was so inspired to talk about books with a similar theme. So that's why today I'm going to be talking about 3 books which have the same theme of human connection, a slice of life genre, and just the bond between people, just the bond between mothers and daughters and fathers and daughters. So the first book that I want to talk about is this book called I Went to See My Father by Kyung Suk Sin. So I have talked about this author a lot. I have recommended her books to all of my friends. She is one of my most favorite authors. The very first book I read from her was not this, but this is the most recent one that I have read from her. And it's such a beautiful story. People say that this book is kind of a sequel, or it's kind of like a joint read along to Please Look After Mother, which was the first book that I read. But I feel like you can read this as a standalone as well. This is about the narrator going to visit her father after her mother's death, and it explores on the themes of how when you grow up you kind of get estranged to your parents, and how their lives are much more than what you know. They used to have their own lives before they became parents. And it also talks about the loneliness of a man in his late life. What I liked about this book a lot was how this book does not try to kind of guilt trip you or sound too preachy about, oh, you should spend time with your parents sort of stuff. But this was very genuine and very raw, raw account of how growing up works for both the parent and the child. How to the child, she has her own life, and she has her own struggles, and she has her own ups and downs, and how she does not know about her father as much she thinks she does. And when she does start knowing about his life, and what the kind of boy he used to be before he became a father, it's a really thoughtful book. I feel like a lot of people will relate this book to When Life Gives You Tangerines if they have watched the show. If they have not watched the show, if you're just looking for books with similar themes, you would really like reading about this. And I feel like a lot of people find this book to be very relatable, even though this is set this is about an Asian woman, this is about a Korean woman in her life. I think this is relevant to everybody. The second book I want to talk about is another book by the same author, Kyung Suk Shin. Is called Please Look After Mother. This book, when I read it for the first time, I remember sobbing my eyes out. It was just that emotional, and the book's themes are so beautiful. It's such a heartbreaking read. The first time that I read this book, I remember just sobbing throughout the whole book. It's just so beautifully written, and it's such a good account of how we perceive our mothers, and how they are more than just mothers. They are also humans. They are also somebody's sister. They used to be a little girl before they became your mother. So it's such a beautiful account. The story starts by the mother going disappearing, and like the people in her family not even noticing for the first 2 days. And from the very beginning, it makes your heart ache because of how heartbreakingly beautiful and real the book is. And soon the characters start to realize, they start to feel her presence when the things that she used to do for them, that they didn't even know she was doing, start to bother them after a while. And it's just such a beautiful read. And I think if this book is relevant to the drama, because in its core it's about, you know, three generations of families. But if you watch the drama, you'll see how much about womanhood this whole show genuinely is, from three generation of women who, you know, who broke barriers and started their own life, made their own life from whatever they could. So I think this is one of the books that you should really read. And I feel like this book is can be hard on people because it's just so heartbreaking, but it's such a beautiful read that you should, you know, read and keep with you all through your life, because that's what I have been doing with this book. I have so much love for this author and, you know, all of her books, but mostly for Please Look After Mother and Violets, and which is a book that I will make a whole separate video about, because that book was something else. So this is the second book that you should definitely read. The third book that I want to talk about is a book called Breasts and Eggs by Miko Kawakami. So if you know me, Miko Kawakami is one of my most favorite authors ever. I have read every single work by her, and I have loved, enjoyed every single work that she's done to bits, whether it's, you know, Breasts or Eggs, whether it's Heaven, whether it's All the Lovers in the Night. I am such a huge fan because of her storytelling and how her characters always are so multifaceted and always so beautifully human. And this is something that I have said about this show also, that this show is very beautifully human, very heartbreakingly human, which is why I also think that you should read this book. It's about womanhood in contemporary Japan, and it's about three women, all, you know, in different ages of their life, different phases of their life. So I think reading this would be such a great experience, especially if you're looking for healing books, you know, that talk about life, that talk about womanhood. I think this is one of those books that you would really enjoy. And this is one of the books that I think you should read in one sitting, although it's a tad bit thick, but I think this is a book that you should read in one sitting, so, you know, you can feel this characters moving and evolving throughout the book. And this is one of the very few books that I recommend people reading in one sitting, because I know for a lot of people it's just not feasible. But if you can, please try reading this in one sitting, and it would be such a lovely experience for you. That's it for the video, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on this video, and as always, if you have any books that you want me to review, if you have any books that you want me to review with or without spoilers, do let me know. And also let me know if you would like to see more of such series of me relating books with K-dramas or just any movies or shows, and I would love to recommend you some. We'll also be posting poetries from the book that I mentioned previously, and if you would like to read poetry that I have written, do let me know, because I do enjoy writing poetries and proses a lot. So if that is something that you would interest you, do let me know. I would love to share some of my work with you.